Hello, good day, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Firstly, I would like to apologize because I didn't upload for last couple of days because I'm trying to do something on my trading desk. That's why I'm a bit busy, and then the whole day I need to trade, and then after trade I need to arrange my new trading desk. That's why I'm unable to record any of video. That's why I didn't try. I hope I can. I try to update daily, but unfortunately, currently I'm unable to do so because once I get my trading desk setup done, then maybe I can try to upload daily or even run some live trading session. So let's get back to today what I'm trying to share with you guys. So that day, for my last video, I was only running with trade day. So I decided to run from Apex as well. I took two Apex account, two 50,000 Apex account, evaluation account. So as you can see, we got one Apex account at standing at 51,092. So we are short of around 1,900 to reach the 3,000 profit target. So another Apex account, 50,000 account, we are currently at profit at 2,381. So we are short like 600 each. Then we can get the funded account. So on trade day side, because that day I took that 100,000, so we are now currently in profit at 2015. So we are short of 3,000. If I'm not wrong, I still have like around 5 days, if I'm not wrong, to reach the minimum 10 days. So there's nothing to rush about. I think Apex most likely we can do it. If we have good day, maybe I need like 2 3 good days, then we possibly can hit to 53,000. This one I think tomorrow most likely can get to 53,000. Unfortunately, this one, because Apex is requesting us to trade minimum at 7 trading days, so I think this one is only 5 days. 5 days of trading days, we already hit like 2,381, so we are short of 600. So I think maybe even I reach 53,000, the 3,000 profit target, I will continuous trade. Because as a trader, if you have a good strategy, you don't worry about losing back, because that's happened in trading. So even like I think this one is 4 days only, this one is 5 days, so it's just 1 day difference. So this one I think by this week we can get it done, so we can get the live account. This one also we can get it done by this week, so short of 600 something. So I think it's consider not difficult to do, but unfortunately we have to trade the minimum 7 trading days. So I think it's okay, not much problem. In terms of trade day, I think we done around 5 to 6 trading days, so we still have 4 days to go. But trade day is 100,000 account, so we need and then the profit target is 5,000. We need 3,000 more. So I think by Friday, if we got some good day, so possibly a good week, possibly Friday we can get it done to 5,000, the target profit at 5,000, and then we have the minimum 10 days, 10 trading days. Furthermore, even if you get like 7,000 now, it's useless because I only run trade day for like 5 to 6 trading day. So 2,000. So you definitely have to trade 10 days. So nothing to rush about. If we can't get it done by this week, so possibly next week. By next week, I think high probability we can get it through. So in terms of trading, today I got some trade this morning. So I mean morning in Asia session. So I have some entry here, some and then close here, and then another, the price come back down, I entry again, and then I close up here, price come down, up and down, up and down, then it goes all the way back down here, and then I entry from here, and then I close again. So I just wait another setup. If there's setup, then I will go in again. As I said, I don't care how many trade per day, unless I direct lost 2 trade, I mean 2 consecutive trade loss, then I will stop for the day. But we have like 2 3 consecutive winning trade now. So if there's setting maybe later in UK session or maybe in US session, then possibly I might still trade, because we already have 3 winning trades today. So today I don't want to go a lot in chart, because I did watch a lot of YouTube people trying to go in, I mean, to try on evaluation, and then they always like over leveraging, which they think, I mean, like even like trade day, as I said, trade day give us like 10 contract. I mean, like for myself, I only trade 2 to 3 contracts. So today I try to share some tips on how you risk manage, and then regardless of trailing profit, I mean trailing drawdown, or end of day drawdown, you still can manage. So I'm trying to share this. I hope you guys, I'm not sure about, have you guys heard about Monte Carlo simulations? Actually, this sort of simulation is very useful for us in trading. So obviously the first thing you need to do is you must have a good strategy. That's the most important thing in trading. Once you've got the strategy, regardless of fully automate or semi-automation, you have to run Monte Carlo simulation to uh, in more professional terms, we will call it as stress test. But normally we do stress test on hedging position. So even in naked position, you are able to do your Monte Carlo simulation before you proceed to the market. So what is Monte Carlo simulations? So if you have a good strategy, you have to back test everything before you proceed to sim. Then only you go to live account. I mean, this is very common step by step work we will do. So once you got your strategy, okay, you are quite confident after back testing your strategy, or maybe you try on sim without going evaluation. So you find these numbers very simple. Let me put my figures in it. So in trade day, I got 100,000 account. So my winning, because is probably around 60 to 65%. My winning trade. So I mean, it goes somewhere around 60 to 65. So I put the 65. Normally I can hit like 65%. So my break even trades, so once we get this figure, my break-even trades, I normally put 35%, because I'm that, as my previous video said, I don't, I always set my stop loss as my 1R is about 10 ticks. So I never set my stop profit. Sorry, I never set my take profit target, but I still will set the take profit, but I will set according to the market movement. So normally how I manage on live trade is every candles I will manage my to how to say, to eliminate my risk, to move my stop loss even higher. I don't move stop loss. For instance, like, okay, this trade, I'm my stop loss is 10 ticks, then I will remain it on 10 ticks. So after the next candle, if the price creating higher high, and then I will keep moving my stop loss to eliminate my risk. So normally if the trade don't work out, normally I most of the time I got break even, because I move my stop loss very, every candle, every 5-minute candle closing, I'm moving my stop loss. So my break even trades will be very high, extremely high. Sometimes it hits 35 to 40%. So if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I just break even, get out of that trade, and then I wait for another setup to come. So 35. So normally one day I can take like from 0 to 5 trades per day. So if we have 26 days, it's about 130, but we take a medium number, so it's around 60 to 70 trades. So I just put 60 on average per month. So I just put it 1 month, because we are doing some short term. We are doing some short term simulations. So in terms of take profit and stop loss ratio, normally on average I can hit like, I don't want to calculate like 1 to 1 billion type of risk reward. Normally I can get like, on average it's around 2, my profit ratio. I mean my risk reward ratio will be around 2. So even though you see here I put 0.5, yes, actually I don't need to put 0.5, because this, even like, you know, a lot of people, like in YouTube or in some books, they will say, oh, 1% is trade, 1% risk per trade is very healthy. I mean, this is, to me, you don't need 1% per trade. Even I can put, let's say I put 0.3% my risk per trade, because you see, in this trade day, they only give you two, in 100,000 account, they will only give you 2,000 risk, maximum risk, $2,000. So you cannot draw down more than $2,000. Although if it is end of day, but they still only give you $2,000. In Apex, they are 50,000 account, they are giving you $2,500 maximum drawdown. So let's say if my 3,000 2,500, so it's almost similar. So if two contract, my stop loss is 10 pip, so which means I am using $200 as risk. So that means if 10 trades, I'm going to lose, like if I have 10 consecutive losing trade, I will lose $2,000. So if I risk 0.3% per trade, that means it's about 0.3%, 100,000, 0.3% is about $300. So if I put two contract with a 10 to 12 pip maximum stop loss, with commission, trading commission, so it's about roughly around $200 to $250. So that's why I just put 0.3%. So this type of numbers you can get by simulate I mean by back testing your own system, your own trading system, your own trading strategy, whatever you want to call it. So once you get this number, you put in your Monte Carlo simulations. If someone, they know, like myself, I wrote my own program. But if someone who don't know how to, who write, who try to write some program, you can do it in Excel, or maybe like C++. If you don't know how to do it, I mean, you see this forex signals, if forex signals you got here, or you just can Google Monte Carlo simulations. So you will see the Monte Carlo simulations in forexsignal.com. They do have one simulator for you. I mean, it's quite enough. In my opinion, it's quite enough already, because once you key in your strategy after your back testing your strategy, so you get all these numbers. So once you put in all these numbers, you just simulate your returns. You can see even 0.3% risk, using all the book will tell you 0.1% per trade. It's crazy. You see, even 0.3% maxi, I mean, my risk is 0.3%, as I written here, 0.3%. My overall monthly return will be, I can hit like 24.4%. Imagine if I put in 1%, what's my return? Few 100%. Come on, you want to be richer than Warren Buffett? So you don't need to put 1% risk per trade, or 2% risk per trade. I mean, this is, sometimes it's ridiculous. This type of textbook tells you what to do. I mean, they are not helping. I mean, they don't give you the big picture. You can get rich even like you risk 0.3% on every trade, then your account will not be over leveraging. So second thing, after you, okay, obviously this is Monte Carlo simulation. You can keep simulate. You got different result, because that's how Monte Carlo simulation works. Because I just simulate for 1 month, so you can keep simulating, and then you take these numbers. You see actually it doesn't have a huge variance. So it's sitting around 24 something, 25. That's how simulations works. So most possible 25. You see, no matter how many times I simulate, you see the number doesn't move much. So before you go in your evaluation, you try to simulate the worst. What is the worst performance on your strategy? You want to get the worst numbers. So once you get the worst number, and then you keep simulating, you see what is your maximum consecutive losses. That's how you manage your risk. And then even like you see, I put 65%, my win trade percentage is only 48.3%. 48.3%, it doesn't mean it's bad, because I have a lot of break-even trades. You see, I keep simulating the returns. Yeah, we want to know the worst. So you see, even I simulate maximum consecutive losses 5. I just simulate again. 6. Simulate 4. You see, the number is moving. I mean, the variance is not huge. Once you simulate using your true number, of course, you cannot lie to yourself. You must have true numbers. You must have, after you backtest, you got the true numbers. Then only you execute your trade in either sim or evaluation. Once you're comfortable with it, then only you go for evaluation. After that, you only make yourself, I mean, making the transition to live. Then you are more confident on your trade every time you put in your trade. So you see, even I put the worst one. Okay, maximum consecutive losses will be 4. 6. You see, just now as I said, I'm risking like $200 to $250. Even I hit my worst result, the worst possible result, I got 6 maximum consecutive losses. So 6 equivalents to like around 1,005. So it won't hit my stop, even though I have max consecutive losses of 6. So I follow all Monte Carlo simulation figures. So even I have max consecutive losses of 6, I won't like hitting the maximum drawdown provided by either TRADEDAY or Apex or U Profit or Tick Trader. So this is how I manage my risk. I create my system before I go for evaluation. So this is how, maybe, I mean, this is just some idea for you guys before you go for evaluation. So once you got a working strategy, then you back test it, then you go for Monte Carlo simulation to know what is your worst performance on this trading system. Then only you start to plan to go in for evaluation. You see, this is how they simulate. They simulate the most likely. So even like trailing drawdown, you don't need to worry about trailing drawdown at all, because you see, even trailing drawdown, okay, it's simple. Even if you like trailing your position, you keep trailing it by using the same default stop loss. So for instance, like you keep trailing your position by using 1R instead of 2-3R. For instance, like, a lot of people fail in evaluation because of trailing stop loss. I mean trailing drawdown, because of equity, the unrealized profit equity versus to take from the balance. Instead of balance, they will take unrealized profit, the highest unrealized profit, to calculate your drawdown. You see, if when you put in a trade, you get, your risk is always 1R. Even if you move your stop loss, or even the trade is going in your favor, you still, every time you move stop loss, you must always remember, if the price come back for 1R, you are out of the trade. So even like, let's say I'm now trading in Apex. If I move even the price already go high, and then I don't want to close the position, I want to keep my profit running, I will still move my stop loss to maximum 1R. Because there's no point. Let's say my risk is always 1R. 1R is 10 ticks. The price already go on top of, I mean, my entry price 50 ticks above. I'm, of course, I'm not risking the whole 50 ticks, right? If I risk the whole 50 ticks for another 20-30 ticks, what's the point for you to keep the trade open? There's no point. Obviously, you want the trade to, if you want the trade to continuously go up, okay, you don't want to close your position, you hope keep your winning position run. So you still manage your trade by using only maximum 1R. If the trade come back 1R, which means you are out of the trade, so you still earn 40 ticks. So that's how I approach the market. So even like, let's say my position already profit 50 ticks, so my maximum stop loss, my 1R is 10 ticks. So I am moving my, if the trade goes against me, so the maximum risk I'm willing to take is 1R, which means even if I hit my stop loss, I'm still winning 40 ticks. So that's how I approach the market. So even like even trade apex, they give you trailing stop loss. I mean trailing drawdown. Even if it come back to 1 hour, it hit my stop loss for 1 hour. So and then add up another 6 hour for maximum consecutive losses, which means I'm losing like 7 trades only. Even I'm running worse. I got 6 maximum consecutive losses, but and then the trailing drawdown hit my 1 hour. So that means I just risked 7 consecutive losses, but I already have some margin to for my fail, because Apex give me 2,500. If I'm risking like around $200 per trade, that means I still have 5 R margin for me to I mean for drawdown to not hit my maximum trailing drawdown. That's how I approach the market. So you see, there's no point, like you say, as I said, if you want to run your profit, that you want to keep your position running, your winning run, you cannot like using 2-3 R risk to try to keep the position run, to try to keep your winning position run. I mean that's not how trading works, because many people, and then I see a lot of people complaining that, oh, trailing stop loss, trailing drawdown, that one is not good, trailing drawdown. I mean, because they manage it in the wrong way, and then they start to blame prop firm. They have this sort of trailing drawdown rules. I mean, I tell you something, success trader, they don't complain, they will follow the rules. Only those traders who are incompetent in market, they complain. So I hope I hope everyone can understand what I've been trying to try to share with you guys, and I hope all of my sharing today will help. So so hopefully I can, once my trading desk is done, everything, and I get my live account, possibly I will try to live streaming on my all my live trading session. Once I get my this trading desk done, everything, then I will try to maybe do some streaming, because I'm still new about recording this sort of video, so that's why I'm still haven't get used to it. So I'm trying to improve myself in future. So about this all recording video, I try to share as much knowledge as I can. So hopefully today video can help you guys. Thank you guys, and hope you guys have